Welcome back to our weekly NextBigGames episode. Today, we're covering some fascinating new game launches from top publishers, explosive growth phase games showing incredible revenue jumps, including Fortress Merge's impressive 70% day one US iOS retention rate, plus major industry news including Vietnam surpassing China as the world's top mobile game exporter. Let's dive in. Let's start with some new interesting games launched by various top publishers. First up is Brick Fight by Voodoo, a new interesting game doing cup heroes with brick towers, adding a unique twist to the puzzle RPG space. Next, we have Mind Drillers by Supersonic, which is more like a combination of VR Warriors by Lesmore but with drilling and tower defense themes. It's an interesting mashup of proven mechanics with a fresh mining twist. Moving on to Weapon Balls by SayGames, they're back with another new game which is more like a number-based sword fighting game, showing their continued innovation in casual gaming mechanics. And speaking of innovation, Loop Games is releasing many different variations of This Is Blast by Voodoo with different styles. Some of the most interesting recent releases include Color Tab Blast, which is This Is Blast by having direction-based arrow blocks like Bus Frenzy in the bottom. Tank Jam is more like This Is Blast but with tanks, and Octo Crush is more like This Is Blast but with octopus looking style characters. Loop Games is clearly innovating and betting heavily onto this space by iterating on the This Is Blast formula with different themes. Building games without market intel, that's expensive guesswork. While others waste months working on failed mechanic ideas, which many developers have already attempted and didn't succeed, don't make the same mistakes again. We track 1000 plus games monthly, the failures, the breakouts, and everything in between. Get failure analysis reports so you avoid costly mistakes, breakout game alerts when trends emerge, and deep dive game teardowns covering progression, live ops, and monetization, all delivered monthly. Get in touch with us, Vamsi, at nextbiggames.com to know more and become a subscriber. Next, let's shift gears and talk about some major funding and gaming news. 17 game studios graduated from the first Excel by Merak Accelerator program. Merak Capital celebrated the graduation of the first cohort of the Excel Gaming Accelerator as 17 gaming startups successfully completed their journey. And in major industry news, Vietnam has officially surpassed China to become the world's top exporter of mobile games. This is a significant shift in the global mobile gaming landscape and shows how the industry is evolving internationally. Now let's dive into some explosive growing phase games that are showing incredible growth. Let's start with our spotlight game, Fortress Merge by TapNation. Fortress Merge is more like a combination of bag fight by Voodoo plus tower defense plus organization of towers mechanics. The game has absolutely incredible metrics: 70% retention, D1, 30% D14 iOS, US. An incredible sign of product market fit that we haven't seen in years in mobile gaming. Players are spending 1 hour daily playtime showing strong engagement, $500,000 monthly IAP revenue and growing and scaling past 200k DAU. These impressive data points were officially announced by the team on LinkedIn. Next up is Fish of Fortune by Whalo Games. This is more like Monopoly Go or Coin Master kind of game, but with fishing theme. It has very interesting IAP revenue growth from $17,000 in July 2024 to $320,000 in January 2025 to $1 million in May 2025 to $1.32 million in July 2025, reaching $1.62 million in August 2025. Moving on to what's clearly one of the hottest trends. Screwdom with Threads games are growing rapidly across multiple titles. Yarn Fever by Bravestar Games has interesting growth from $2,600 in July 2025 to $115,000 in August 2025. Knitaway by Pixon Studios also has very interesting IAP revenue growth from $1,000 in July 2025 to $300,000 in August 2025. That's incredible month-over-month scaling. Unravel Master by Supersonic is also very interesting with IAP growth from $1,200 in June to $22,000 in July to $460,000 in August 2025. The thread puzzle mechanics are clearly resonating with players. And finally, Primatos by 24 Hitriga SIA is an interesting game which is more like another idle arcade in terms of Wasteland Life by SayGames but with an ape theme and different narrative. It has 1.3 million downloads and around $50,000 IAP revenue. And that's it for this week's mobile gaming news and trends. Which of these growing phase games or new launches caught your attention? Are you excited about the Screwdom with Threadstrand or Vietnam's rise as a mobile gaming powerhouse? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mobile gaming insights every week. See you in the next episode.